Alright, Roshidere episode 4.
おお、帰ってきたか。お疲れ。なんかすごいの持ってる。
Our newest council member.
まあ、可愛いが。まさか生徒会室に置くつもりか？
Well, where else?
いや、それは遠慮してくれ。
買ってきた備品です。
どれどれ。おお、普通の備品だな。
I'm glad you can tell to all those boxes.
だけに任せていたらどうなっていたか。
生徒会が夢の国になってました。
I mean...
どうだクゼ。やはり生徒会に入らないか。
いや、
Wow, I don't know what you thought she did to him on this errand, but...
名前だけでも在籍した方がいいんじゃないかしら。
おお、九条姉は賛成か。
いや、
okay.
名前だけって。会長はなんでそんなに俺を入れたがるんですか？
むしろどうして生徒会に入りたい？
You answer first, buddy.
俺には激務だけが理由だとは思えないんだが。
They're really making it very ominous, like this thing about him joining.
好きな女の子を振り向かせるために生徒会長になったんだ。
Oh.
お前よりはよっぽど不純な動機だと思うがな。
I won't even try to guess who that is.
そうだったんですか？
I need more info.
これを見てみろ。
弟さんですか？
中3の頃の俺だ。
Damn, what a glow up.
は
？2年前の俺は見ての通りでな。成績も悪いし運動も苦手。正直、
Oh, the power of love.
じゃなかったんだが、それが分不相応にも同じ学年の二大美女の一人に恋をしてしまったんだよ。
それって会長の彼女の。
Oh, okay.
ああ、副会長、更科千咲。
Okay, I thought it was some sort of mystery.
男になれるよう死ぬ気で努力してな。不純だろ？だからまあ動機なんてどうでもいいってことだ。
I mean, is there even such a thing as a suitable reason? Such a matter of perspective?
そうなんですか？
そうよ。まあ単純に興味があったっていうのもあるけど、私はね、どんな動機であれきちんと結果を残していればそれでいいと思う。
Yup.
きっかけが恋愛や友情でも生徒会としてちゃんと生徒たちのためになる活動ができてれば。
Totally agree with that. Loving the advice.
そうでしょ？
他の誰かを会長にするために生徒会に入る。大いに結構だ。
Oh.
俺も千咲や九条姉も歓迎する。誰にも文句は言わせん。
正直高校2年生には見えないけど。
Well, he looks like he should be out of high school soon.
大学院生と間違えられたしな。
誰かを会長にするため。あれは今どこに？
ああ、野球部とサッカー部の揉め事の仲裁に。
Oh, damn. Come on, let's go see.
この時期は野球部が毎年恒例の対外試合に向けて校庭を使っているんだが、それで校庭の使用権を譲ってほしいと言うんだ。
Honestly, now that I think about it, I think those were the biggest clashes in my high school as well.
どちらも譲らないみたいなんだ。これも経験だと思って九条妹に任せたんだが、なかなか難航しているらしいな。
Well, let's go blend a hand. Honestly, I miss Alya. We barely saw her last time and so far, not at all.
確認するだけだ。
Hopefully they are. I mean, hopefully this gets resolved peacefully. Well, seems to be going well.
だからサッカーはホームでやる方が有利なんだよ。
急に言われてもな。こっちは毎年恒例の試合としてずっと前から決まってたんだ。
近くの河川敷を代わりの練習場として使うのはどうでしょう？
はあ？
Okay.
河川敷？
校庭の方がコンディションがいいんだよ。
そりゃこっち
Wow, I would be so bad in this situation because I get angry so easily when people don't seem to be listening to one another.
サッカー部の方が圧倒的に部員数が多いんだ。移動の手間を考えたらそっちが移動すべきだろ。
私はやっぱり
3, 2, 1, go. Oh, okay, never mind. I was so hoping Kuze would show up right then and then.
こんな気持ちになるくらいなら歩み寄ることを拒否してきた。これはそのツケだ。一体
Okay, I kind of get what you mean, but you're taking a pretty big leap there.
ことしかできないこんな人間と 自分で選んだことだけど。
Wow, they're really setting up this whole coming to the rescue moment.
パマキッチ
That made it better.
パマキッチ。
どうも生徒会から応援に来ました。
Okay,
生徒会
I do appreciate the whole lending a helping hand, but I just hope it's dealt with carefully over the course of the show. Like she doesn't just come to depend on him. I guess I'll talk about it more at the end.
落ち着いて、落ち着いてください。
これは一度仕切り直した方がいいな。ま、
Yep.
かわいそうだけどこれも経験だな。
Okay, nice.
あれよありゃ。
パマキッチ、
Oh, okay, I thought he was just going to wait a bit.
パマキッチ。
Oh, damn. How could you go away after that?
そんな誰にもわからないように。
I mean, there's an entire country, but I get your point.
ではこういうのはどうでしょう。
Can you go in turns or
移動する
something?
人数を考慮し、河川敷には野球部に行っていただく。その代わり
Logic.
人数が多いサッカー部からその手伝い要員を派遣してもらうというのは。
手伝い
Actually great. Oh, shut up.
なんで俺らだけ
Is the concept of middle ground lost on you?
そんなの飲めるわけねえだろ。
ああ、悪かったな。勝手に出しゃばって話す
Oh, don't say that. You're going to make her feel even worse.
潰しちゃったよな。
どうしてあんな提案をしたの？
I mean,
普通に考えたらあんな提案、野球部が納得するはずがなかった。私の目にはあなたがあのマネージャーが手伝いに名乗り出ると分かっていたように見えたわ。
he read the room, let's say.
よくわかったな。
わかるわよ。と見てたじゃない。
あのマネージャーの先輩な。
Okay, never
付
mind.
き合ってるんだ。
え？
ありゃは知らないか。野球部のホープと美人マネージャーのカップル。
I gave him too much credit for being able to read the room.
すごい噂になってたけどな。
そう。
野球部のキャプテン。話し合いの
Yeah, I did find that curious.
彼女のことは気になるが、立場上公私混同はできない。だからあそこでああいう提案をすれば乗ってくるって分かってたよ。
渡りに船だったわけね。
二人にとってはね。でもまあ、
You're quite a little manipulator, aren't you?
練習を手伝ってもらえて幸せ。サッカー部は校庭を独占できて幸せ。あの二人は部の垣根を越えて練習デートできて幸せ。
Oh, the forbidden love.
すべて計画通りですか？
ん？別にそういうわけじじゃないが。
Yeah,
何の
he
ことだ？
absolutely did.
ある程度は
I wouldn't be surprised if he talked to the teams to be difficult on
これは
purpose.
一歩取られたな。
Honestly.
不詳久世正親生徒会の一員としてその末席に加わらせていただきます
I mean,
よ。
I guess we'll see how this plays out. I'm not
では早速
in favor or against it for now, plot-wise.
なんかまんまと乗せられたみたいで釈然としないが。
That's kind of why I don't like it.
ってやつなのかね。どうした？
本当に生徒会に入るの？それはスオーさんと一緒に
Oh, is she going to ask him right now?
だったらどうする？会長になるのを諦めるのか？
いいえ。
I guess it would be kind of interesting if he didn't represent her.
あなたが相手でも
Yeah.
絶対に諦めたりしない。
なら俺がお前を生徒会長にしてやる。
Oh?
お前が望むなら全力で生徒会長にしてやる。これ以上一人にはしない。黙ってこの手を取れ。ありゃ。
I suppose that's a proposal? Look at that face. How could you not? This is the moment. This is where you speak in Russian. Please.
ありがとう。Я тебя люблю.
What? 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 What?
なんだ？
Guys? Why was only that not in English?
俺の中にまだこんな感情があったのか。
What did she say? What the?
今他の女のこと考えてた。
昔の女のこと考えるとか告白イベントで
And her sister nonetheless.
第2位じゃねえか。
ね
That was such
え、
a
これから
great
俺が
gimmick.
支えるとか言ったわよね。
あ、はい言いましたね。
そう言った直後、スオさんのことを考えたと。
いや、
Not really. You should say yes, honestly. Oh yeah, she doesn't know yet that Yuki is his sister. I forgot.
許してほしいなら黙ってこの手を受け入れなさい。
ナイスビンタ
Such a genuine reaction. I really hope they go back with a flashback and actually show us what she said, because I have an inkling, but I don't want to assume, and I don't want to take a screenshot and then go to Google Translate.
また男としての経験値が上がってしまったな。
Well,
さっき倒れた時に頭でも打ったの。
yeah, now as a child as well.
そうね。素で残念な脳をしてるものね。
かつて振動と呼ばれたこの秀才を指してなんということを。
Really?
振動？ふん。
Yeah.
全然信じてないめ。
I mean, sure, you have your wits about you, but
ほっぺた大丈夫？そう。
oh damn. Progress.
何をほうけてるのよ。ただのチークキスじゃない。
Yeah, it's a whole thing here in Europe.
合わせるだけなんじゃ。
そうよ。
いや、でも。
Okay, you need to go back and tell me what she said.
マジでどっちだ。
Okay, let's see. Come on.
やっちビリブリュ
Yep. Like, I was 99% sure, but
クセ君を
it was so obvious that I felt like there was going to be a twist or something. Dude, come on.
1万歩譲ってクセ君のことを好きだとしても
You absolutely are, okay?
大事なことがあるもの。生徒会長になること。
Okay, I agree. Like, it would be a natural progression for the two of you to grow closer during the campaign, and once you get there, to actually start dating.
私だってあなたのことなんか好きじゃないわよ。
Yeah, you seem so not affected by it.
そうそうそうなの。すっごく
Oh, damn. Actually, wait, she knows that she also likes him.
ありゃにゃ。
Completely forgot about Alia and Yan.
ありゃちゃんによく似てないクゼ君のことなんだけど。
Oh, damn.
何
Oh, damn.
いい子ねって思ってアリアちゃんが好きになっちゃ
I
う。
was hoping for a bit of a twist here.
好きじゃないわよ。本当にしつこい。
Then can I have him? Come on, say it.
そっか。
It's such a perfect moment.
なるほどね。素直になれないアリアちゃんも可愛いわ。誰かに取られてからじゃ遅いんだから。
Okay, I'll take it.
何の話してるのよ。青春ね。
You're what, like months older, a year older than her? Alright, that was Roshidere episode 4. To be honest, the first 5 minutes of the episode were kind of losing me. Like, the whole discussion between him and the student council president was a bit long for what it was supposed to accomplish, like setting him up to go and assist and then get a feel for how it would be to actually help her run into the election. I get that was the point, but I just feel like it was just a tad dragged out. I don't know how to explain it. They gave this whole thing about wanting him to join the council such an ominous vibe, and I don't necessarily like when light-hearted animes do that, when they take such normal concepts of everyday life, and they add such a serious, ominous vibe to them, like the world hinges on them. Particularly in this case, to actually justify why I don't find it fitting is because Fuse was introduced more like a very easygoing character, and like all of a sudden they're shifting him towards this very introspective state more and more. But once he actually got there, I feel like the episode definitely picked up. I enjoy how they seem to be building up this relationship between them, because at first I was kind of afraid, and this is what I was talking during the episode, that I hope it doesn't become a very typical and codependent relationship where every time he just jumps in and solves the situation for her. Like, I've seen that happening so many times and I so don't like it. Like, I feel it takes so much complexity from another character. So the fact that it doesn't appear to be going that way, like, yes, he did jump in and save her and fix the situation, but it was so obviously that she was paying attention and learning from what he was doing. So the way I envision this relationship developing is him doing this a couple more times, and between each time you will be able to see Alia getting better and better at actually doing these things herself. So the only thing I want to see right now, as I mentioned, is a visible change in her from situation to situation. Honestly, I would like to think that the culmination of all this development for her is going to be during her speech. Like, I imagine that's a great setting to actually put on display all the things that she learned so far. Okay, and something else I was saying at the end there after the credits is that I love you scene is kind of triggering something that I mentioned in my reaction to episode 1 or 2 that I was afraid is going to happen. Like, the show is going to take a bit too far, too fast, this whole okay, he just thinks that she's teasing him, so that's why he doesn't act on the things that she's saying, thinking that he can't understand her. But they just have to be careful with it, but because at some point, if they keep hammering it down with very serious statements in Russian that he can absolutely understand and take into account moving forward, it just makes it seem a bit silly. Like, you know what I mean? The fact that he's not doing anything. Because there's only two options, and the more they go down this path, the less sense it kind of makes. Like, one, he doesn't think she's serious, he just thinks that she's teasing him, which would kind of contradict his entire character, because in every other situation we see him, he is very quick and on his feet about things, figuring things out, paying attention and stuff like that. So it's a direct contradiction to how his character was presented to us, which I also hate. Like, I also hate when the most important part of a character is in contradiction with everything else we see about them just for the convenience of the plot. Like, I would love an internal monologue from him on the matter to actually get a better grasp of his mentality and his opinion on the subject. And the second scenario, if he thinks she's serious but still doesn't act on it, would make me want even more an internal dialogue and understanding of his mentality, because maybe he's just slowly building towards that point. I know, helping her with the campaign, which I assume was the entire point of the conversation between him and the student council president, now that I think about it. So it's definitely the second scenario. Like, he definitely believes her, he definitely wants to act up on it, but he just feels like he needs to build up the relationship better beforehand. In that case, I can live with it. I just, like I said, hope it's not dragged on too much. Personally, and I'm sure there's a lot of you watching who share my opinion on this, the worst thing when it comes to romance is how rarely we actually get to see a couple being a couple. With these two more than anyone, because they are such a unique pairing, mostly because of her. So yeah, I really hope they actually get together before the end of the series. Don't spoil it for me if something happens later on in the source material. I would rather be nicely surprised by it happening out of nowhere than knowing beforehand. Yeah, it was a good episode. I like to think now that the whole stage is set. We know the characters, we know the stakes, we know the rivals, we know the ones that are helping, like we know the goal regarding the student council. So I really hope next episode things are going to start moving into that direction. And if you want to see it with me, and if you enjoyed this reaction, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, check out my Patreon for early access to my other reaction series. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye!